Tensions are escalating in Yemen, where 2 people have been killed and 10 others wounded in the latest US airstrikes on the capital Sanaa. Yemen's health ministry confirmed the casualties, with strikes hitting both Al Sabeen and Bani al Harith districts. This follows a broader US offensive launched in March, which so far has killed hundreds of people, including 80 in a recent attack on the Ras Isa oil facility. Washington says the campaign is in response to more than 100 Houthi attacks on international shipping in the Red Sea, assault the Houthis claim are more in solidarity with the Palestinians in Gaza. The ongoing conflict has severely disrupted global trade, cutting Suez Canal traffic by 75% this year. The situation remains volatile, with civilians facing the violence. We stay in the region once again. The Israeli military has confirmed intercepting a missile launched from Yemen early Saturday morning, preventing it from crossing into Israeli territory. Sirens sounded across several areas in Israel as the missile was intercepted. The Houthis, an Iran-backed group from Yemen, claimed responsibility for the attack, targeting the Nevatim airbase. The escalation follows heightened tensions between the Houthis and the United States, with the Houthis pledging more attacks on Israel. Meanwhile, the Houthis have reported at least 8 people wounded, including 2 children, after US airstrikes hit areas under their control in Yemen's capital of Sanaa. The strikes, which have intensified since mid-March, also targeted other locations, including their stronghold in Sada. These developments are part of a wider conflict involving the US and Iran-backed forces in the region. Let's move back over to Europe, where hundreds of thousands of mourners have gathered in Rome to pay their final respects to Pope Francis, the first Latin American leader of the world's 1.4 billion Catholics. The Vatican reports that 400,000 people packed St. Peter's Square and filled the streets of Rome for the solemn funeral. The Pope always had shunned much of the pomp and privilege of the papacy and had asked to be buried at the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome rather than St. Peter's. This was the first time a pope had been laid to rest outside the Vatican in more than a century. His tomb has just Franciscus, his name in Latin, inscribed on the top of it. While the tomb is placed in Rome, massive crowds gathered around the world to honour the late pontiff. In Argentina, Pope Francis's home country, thousands lined the streets of Buenos Aires to remember their beloved priest. Let's move to Central Asia now, where Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with Uzbek Foreign